Hi guys, I have a few minutes and I want to talk to y'all about something that a lot of people are talking about. This online fitness creator, her name is Janelle, and Janelle went super mega viral, especially back in 2020 through 2022. I remember coming across some of her content back then, and she was super popular. She was doing meal hacks, how to lose weight, how to eat healthier, and she really built a sizable audience, and people really interested in her because it kind of felt like, anytime you're sharing something that is so personal, like a weight loss journey, you really get people that will rally around you and trust you and trust your advice. And that's exactly what happened with her.
So I don't have any salami or pepperoni today, but I do have some turkey sausage. So let's see if we can just put that on there. I know that's kind of weird, but let's see. We'll give it an 8 out of 10. I get home from the gym and I have some bell pepper tuna boats. Today is the end of day 21. Clean keto, dairy-free, alcohol-free. Doing pretty good.
She ended up building up such a platform and such a sizable audience that she started to sell a macros course, how to count your macros. Now, I'm not going to approach this topic like I know what the hell I'm talking about, because to be quite honest, I don't know what a macro is. I don't really even know what the keto diet is. I don't know a whole lot about any of that. But she was selling a $200 course on how to count your macros. Now, I don't know why you would need to pay someone $200 for this course instead of utilizing free resources from, doctors, health professionals, dietitians, nutritionists that know what they're talking about instead of a fitness influencer. It seems like I would rather listen to medical professionals or dietitians that know what they're doing instead of an influencer. That's another conversation. But she was selling this course, and people noticed over the last year or so that her weight really plummeted. She was on this journey, eating healthy, doing all the things, and then she just lost a lot of weight.
Okay, so I have seen this all over TikTok, and there's usually not really a Trader Joe's by me, but there is one by my work. Trader Joe's had spoons, so I grabbed one before I left. Ooh, it's a wood spoon. Ew. I hate wood spoons. Anyways, we're getting into it. Oh my God, look inside it. Hang on. Oh my God, I think there's like chunks of banana in there. Oh wow. Oh, I think there's like chunks of vanilla wafer. Okay, I'm not a big ice cream person, but I am a big banana flavored person, and wow. So it's salted caramel swirl with vanilla wafer cookies. Honestly, I give this like a 10 out of 10. You gotta try this one, especially if you like banana flavor.
And of course, anytime you lose a significant amount of weight, people are going to start to call into question, okay, are you on a GLP-1? Are you taking something like Ozempic to help aid in this significant, fast weight loss that you're very clearly showing? There for a while, she was denying, deflecting, doing all the things, not, being truthful. And I guess recently the pressure got to her enough to where she has come out and admitted that she has been on a GLP-1.
Okay, so I have seen this question all over my page, on all of my videos over the last couple of months, and let's talk about it. I recorded a whole YouTube because it is just way too long to talk about here. If you're interested, you could watch it over on my YouTube. I don't want to avoid it. So here goes. Yes, over the last year, I have decided to make some new choices in my health. I started working with a doctor, and we did decide to add a GLP-1 to my plan. GLP-1s are not magic. They don't change your lifestyle overnight. It's just a tool to help. I still had to show up for my meals, track my macros, drink my water, go on walks, do my workouts, everything that I already teach and believe in. It just helped me regain a sense of control. And it's something that I don't want to be ashamed of. And I don't think other women or men who are using this tool should feel ashamed either.
Now, I want to talk about this because of the honesty that I so fiercely focus on when it comes to influencers. When you are an influencer, you are selling your honesty, your truth, your transparency as your brand. And your followers are your customers, whether they are only watching your content or if they are going above and beyond and paying you for your content, whether it's something like Patreon, a subscriber feature, buying merch, buying courses, buying a macro counter. You've built your audience off of truth. And I don't think that there's any shame in wanting some medical assistance when it comes to wanting to lose weight. If that is something that you want to do, I think most people would applaud that and welcome it. But what we're not going to do is be on a weight loss medication and be selling a macro counter and healthy, fit, fresh recipes as if that's what you're doing. Because it's giving the same energy of, I got lip filler, but I'm going to sell you this lipstick. We've had that conversation for years on my channel. It's giving, you had some kind of plastic surgery, but you're trying to tell people that you got this way by going to the gym religiously. It's misleading. It's wrong. And I don't like the way that, you have all these people that were trusting you. And it took you this long to finally give in. And what are we giving in on? We're giving in on being honest. How many times do I have to say, life is just so much easier when you don't lie. Life is so much easier if you're just truthful because that's the right thing to do. It's not you're getting called out, you're getting canceled, people are speculating, so then you're finally going to be honest. It should be, I'm going to be honest because y'all trust me, and literally honesty is the right way to run this social media platform that I have. If it's something that you don't want to be honest about, then don't make it your personality online. Don't share it. Just leave that off the internet.
Okay, I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm just trying to do the right thing, and I'm trying to be honest now. I could have kept this a secret. I could have gone on and on for years and not told, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that influencer. I haven't done a shred class since last year because I just didn't feel right about doing it. I'm just a person, a mom, a wife, a nurse, and I'm trying to balance my personal life and my social media life. And sometimes it just gets hard. And the internet is such a scary place to be open and vulnerable. And I don't know, I'm just trying to do the right thing. I don't know. I still wholeheartedly believe in tracking macros and the workouts that I do and my classes. I did not take a GLP-1 because I don't believe in my classes and macros wasn't working. I did it for other personal and health reasons to use as a tool to hit my goals. And if people felt deceived by that, I really, truly am sorry. And I am willing to do a refund for anybody who bought a class in the last 11 months. And then going forward, here's the facts. I track macros. I work out a lot. I believe in high protein. I believe in moving your body. And I also use a microdose of GLP-1, maybe once a month. And I am in therapy, and I take an anti-anxiety, antidepressant medication, which has also helped me lose weight. So there's the facts. If you want to stay here and follow my journey and support me, I love you. Thank you. If my page is not for you, I also understand that. I'm just trying to do what I think is right here.
I just really never understood this, and I'm gonna I'll try to find, if there's some videos that I like, I will try to splice them in so you can hear from her own followers on kind of how they feel. But there's a lot of disappointment surrounding this. There's a lot of people feeling just yet again bamboozled by another influencer. Here we go again. It's the same, walk of shame. Oh, I was supporting this person and now I've been lied to again. Here we are again. It's the same old song and dance. And that's really frustrating. That's frustrating to see the number of dishonest influencers that exist online and have built brands and platforms and a net worth, some of them into the millions. And then it's like this, and here's the whole thing with Janelle. She is not going to leave the internet because she's already been utilizing this to her own gain. She put out a TikTok that went viral and sent people to her YouTube. Oh, you want truth and honesty? You need to go over to my YouTube and listen to it.
This is the greatest lesson you will ever learn, being a content creator, an influencer, whatever you want to call it. Do not lie to your audience, especially when you have over 5 million followers. That shit was probably the most diabolical, biggest L I have ever seen from a content creator ever. Lying about being on a GLP-1 medication for almost a year while you are getting called out on every single one of your posts about it, while also selling a $200 fitness program, macro counting course, whatever it may be, is insane. Your job as a content creator is the number one thing is to get people to like you, know you, and trust you. People from here on out are never, ever, ever going to trust her ever again. Ever. Not going to click her links, not going to buy from her. They're not going to try. If she has a brand deal, they won't believe that she uses the actual product or whatever it is that she's promoting. And the saddest thing about this whole situation is that as someone who is on a GLP-1, and I'm on a break right now, but I am on a GLP-1, I will be getting back on it next month, is that she had this amazing opportunity. She built a huge following over the last 4 years. She had an incredible opportunity to be like, hey, you guys, I created this macro counting fitness program, whatever the hell it includes, and I'm also on a GLP-1. So if you also are on a GLP-1, or you want to be on a GLP-1, or you're looking for a way to lose the weight and keep it off, we're gonna be doing this program and the GLP-1, and once we lose the weight using my program and the GLP-1, eventually you wanna get off the medication, but now you have the tools and the resources to keep the weight off. That would have been the most brilliant marketing move ever. Because you have people that know you, like you, trust you, are on a journey with you, losing weight with you, you're improving their life, and then you get to help them get off of a medication that's very expensive, and they get to maintain that weight loss. And now they would run to you and come to you with anything, because I am sure that her program actually is pretty good. I've followed her back in like 2022. I don't follow her anymore. I stopped following her a long time ago, but that amount of trust and support would have taken her leaps and bounds, and she quite literally shot herself in the foot. So take this as a very big lesson. It is so important to be honest and transparent with your audience, however you want to show up on this app, whatever you want to do. But like, I'm going to Turkey next week for a mommy makeover. What if I just disappeared off of the face of social media and you're like, where you been? And I just came back and I had like new titties. You'd be like, girl, you look a little different. You look a little fuller up there. And I'm like, oh yeah, haha. Like, who cares? I would rather tell you. I would rather take you with me. I would rather share the experience with you. I would rather y'all be involved because I love you. My community means everything to me. That's why I also respond to like millions of comments as much as I humanly possibly can, because it matters. I take the time out to build a relationship with my community because it matters, because this is a long-term game and I want to see myself grow and evolve with my audience that has seen me from this chapter of my life to the next chapter of my life and the chapter after that. That takes transparency. That takes honesty. That takes balls, honestly. Like, it's not easy to air your dirty laundry. I get that. But at the same time, what is it all for then? Because everyone on this app is craving connection and craving realness. And when you cannot be any of those, what the fuck value do you offer to anybody? So take that as your lesson. Thank God she didn't quit her day job, because she's gonna need it. Okay, love you guys.
So for me, it just feels very scummy. And I know that, people have shared losing weight is a really tough thing to have to tackle. And if you are someone who is on that journey and you feel like you've finally found someone who you can support and go on this journey with you, even if it is through a computer screen, and then to know that they were lying to you, that sucks. So if you were one of her followers and you feel disappointed, your feelings are valid. I don't think that we're ever going to get out of this space of influencers being dishonest, unfortunately. Because the whole thing is if they feel like they can be dishonest and get away with it, they're going to do that until they can't do it anymore.
It's Monday, it's a work day. Let's pack some food for an 8-hour nursing shift. No surprise, starting my day with chocolate overnight oats. This is about 30 grams of protein and only 3 ingredients. For lunch, I made some chicken pasta salad. It's one of my favorite prepped meals. You don't have to warm it, and it's super good the next day, if not even better. And then an apple and an orange for a snack. Okay, I gotta go.
I want to know how y'all feel about this. Do you know of her? Do you follow her? Do you feel like it's as big a deal as what it's being made out to be? Because I think it's really serious. And yeah, like I always say, life is a lot easier when you're just honest. That's it for today. So if you liked the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.